Hi, welcome to the TMC Newsroom. I'm Erik Linask.
And I'm Rich Tehrani.
Rich, one of the more exciting technology, one of the more exciting things that we get to talk about and write about here at TMC are the handsets, the wireless handsets. And one of the great things is that we actually can touch them and play with them and make calls on them and use the applications. Now, I know you've had an opportunity to use the iPhone, and if I'm not mistaken, you recently spent some time looking at the new Blackberry Storm.
Absolutely. So the story is this. My wife's actually up for a new phone, and she was ready to go in and buy the phone. And a few things she liked about it was it uses the Verizon network. It's a touchscreen device like the iPhone, and it's an international device, so you could use it anywhere in the world. So 3 positive things. She was ready to order it. I said, before you order it, use it. And they had a sample device in the store. And she started to use it and had no idea what to do with it. And it was confusing. And so I picked it up. And I was confused. And I continuously was hitting the touchscreen, and the clock would pop up. And I had no idea why. I'm not even sure how I got rid of the clock. I think I had to hit the back button, but it kept popping up. And it was annoying. And finally, when I was able to type, I wasn't able to type accurately. Now, there are other people I know that have been able to type accurately on the Storm, so I was actually planning on buying this device. We waited, and it didn't have it in stock anyway. We would have had to order it. I camped out by this device. I just sat in the iPhone store, not for my own pleasure, by the way. It's for all of you guys out there watching, so you could know what my experience was. And I interviewed people as they were using the device. And maybe 4, 5, 6 people, something like that, tried using the phone, and everyone had trouble with it. I also found that the browser was slow, really slow. I mean, it took almost twice as long to download a web page, TMCnet, for example, on the Storm as it did on the AT&T phone. Now, I can tell you from experience, the AT&T 3G network is slow compared to the EVDO from Verizon. It just is a lot slower. So the fact that I was able to browse much more quickly tells me that the processor is probably not as good on the Storm, or it's possible that the software is just not optimized. So it could get better in time.
Oh, we've certainly seen a lot of enhancements thanks to software upgrades, but are these some of the shortcomings, if you will, that you've talked about? Those are things that people might be able to get used to. At the end of the day, the Storm is a BlackBerry, and Research in Motion has made a name for itself in the business world with its mobile devices.
So I would agree with you, and some of the back-end functionality that the Storm has out of the gate is superior to the iPhone. The ability to remotely delete devices is something that virtually all BlackBerry, if not all BlackBerry devices, can do, and just really tight integration with the enterprise. So without a doubt, BlackBerry rules there. The speed of the network for email, probably another place that the Storm rules. And there's also another place where it rules, and that is the availability of the network. The AT&T network in the New England area, actually worldwide or nationwide anyway, is not that good. The AT&T network it lacks the coverage of Verizon. Verizon's got the best network out there based on the experience that I've had around the nation. The one real differentiator, though, I mean, there are a bunch of differentiators, so it's not like the Storm is a bad product per se. It's got some glitches which need to be fixed. The feedback when you are actually pressing buttons on the Storm is unlike any other device I've ever used, and it is as if you are pressing a real button. And that to me was amazing, and it blows the iPhone away from that perspective. The problem that I had and other people in the store was that we could tell we were pressing buttons, it was just the wrong letters. So I'm not quite sure that that's the benefit you want to have, and I'm not 100% sure that the device we had in the store wasn't a lemon, but the odds of the store putting a lemon out, I would imagine, would be slim.
And I know when we were first talking when the iPhone came out, I know that was one of the comments you made to me was, I don't know how I'm gonna like typing on a touchscreen device, and you've just confirmed that the clickable touchscreen is more to your liking if you can get the right letters.
Yes, that apparently that's part of the importance of the device, to be able to type accurately.
You talked about the Verizon network compared to AT&T's network. Now, of course, there's the third iPhone-like device out on the market, the Google phone, or the G1, that runs on the T-Mobile network. Where does that fit into the picture?
I've used the G1. I'm not impressed with the G1. I like some of the things it can do. I'm just not impressed. I wanted to be impressed. I use Google all the time. I don't think I could do my job without Google or a search engine that is of the quality of Google, but I used the Google phone. I compared it to my HTC 6800, which is the second device I carry along with an iPhone, and I didn't see many benefits of the Google phone over the 6800, which is also made by HTC. In fact, they seem almost to be identical, and the HTC 6800 is at least a year older. So I still don't understand the benefits of the Google phone. And there's another phone that I blogged about today, the famous ZZZ phone, which is the second Android-based phone out of China. Now, if memory serves, it's a $120 phone. It's unlocked at $120, which is a staggeringly low price. Use it on any network without any subsidy, and you'll get Android applications. And at the same time, they've also come up with some attachments. You can attach a keyboard. I mean, you just basically click in a keyboard, and you can click in some speakers as well, and you can click in a slide projector as well. So you could actually show presentations with the ZZZ phone.
Some interesting stuff. And at the opposite end of the pricing scale, I know Sony Ericsson's coming out with an $800, albeit unlocked, but an $800 device nonetheless. So, you know, the iPhone and Apple's marketing of the iPhone has really caused some commotion, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the wireless space. Now, for more on the wireless space, join Rich, join myself down in Miami this February 2nd through 4th, where we'll be taking part in the 4G Wireless Evolution event co-located with IT Expo East. We've been sitting here in the TMC newsroom. I'm Erik Linask.
And I'm Rich Tehrani.
Thanks for joining us.